Ra? Ra?
I'm here. Can't you see me?
Hello? Hello! Welcome to another episode of hitESC with Jason.
And Ra.
Alright,
In a really weird position.
So, sorry about not having an episode last week. Ra's been
Someone
really
was sick.
and he still is, and that's why we're shooting
Yeah.
this, over the interwebs.
In a quarantine zone, I'm like locked away. This is Division happening right now.
I'm stuck in my room, and I feel like those guys that make like the journals,
Oh yeah,
like
the
where
vlogs.
there's like day 328, and
creep.
and we still have not found any food or signs of other life and human beings. I might just go crazy. And then the people find this camera like 300 years later when civilization when civilization starts growing back again. They're like, oh man, this is history.
Oh, it could be like a found footage thing.
Yeah, pretty much. So
or like Horizon Zero Dawn, like civilization ends and then a new one begins.
yeah,
Dude, that game looks amazing.
yeah. I haven't played it, but definitely.
Well, it's not out yet, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I've heard about it, but I've never really looked into it, so I don't know. I've heard the release. People were talking about it. I'm like, it sounds like an amazing game, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
But anyways, following our last video, which was 2 weeks ago,
2 weeks.
we hit 100 subscribers. Woo! Yeah! Party time. I don't have a party hat or anything, but
It's okay.
like,
I'll put it in there.
But with the 100 subs of bringing in, there's a lot of thanks to the people who watched my first League video, League of Friends. I almost knocked over my mic. That would have been really bad.
Yeah.
But speaking of League of Legends, there's so much going on nowadays with
There's a ton of news.
There's a bunch of things. Riot's like literally reaching out there, trying to reach every part of the world. A lot of people when I was younger were like, "Oh, nerd, you play video games? You'll never get anywhere in life if you play video games." And well, I'm not in the most amazing point of my life, but there's 10 people in a university of Irvine that will be getting somewhere with video games.
And that's a big university, so
yeah, and
the fact that it's already being adapted,
basically
in such a big way. That's
yeah,
amazing.
basically what it is, for all of you who don't know, it's basically a scholarship that Irvine is giving, I guess, or giving to 10 students for what is it? What was it for? I forgot. I read it a while ago. It's basically a scholarship.
Yeah.
For playing League of Legends. Like, I don't know if that's such a great idea, because it's like, how do you judge?
I guess based on ranked.
I mean, but that's messed up, because
because it's kind of like, think of it like a sports game where
kind of like sports, yeah. Like it's like a sport. It's a sports scholarship. I mean, wasn't it actually declared League of Legends being an official sport like a couple of years ago? Yeah.
Yep.
So.
It's basically probably like a year ago.
Yeah, I don't know. Time just escapes me after a while. But it's basically a sports scholarship. 10 students are given it, and when they graduate, another 10 are selected.
Yeah.
And when
that's the thing. Like, it's 10. Those 10 have to graduate first.
Yes.
And then 10 more.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, with the 10, not only do they have the scholarship, but when they graduate, they're given an opportunity to work in the field of video games, which I think is amazing.
Yeah, which is also like increasing, like, there's so many things going on. Even at hitESC, we have like people reviewing games, we have news, we have these shows, editing, and everything. So there's a lot going on these days.
Yeah, like it's just so awesome to see video games coming into the real world and actually helping people out. Yeah. It's not just an entertainment anymore. It's like it's a lot more than that, really.
It's not just something you do sitting on a couch.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I never sat on a couch because I'm a PC gamer. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
with the VR, couches are going away.
With the VR, I don't even need a chair. You know? Did you
sit on a virtual chair?
Yeah. Did you? Did you see a video? There's a video where Japan is planning to release a VR game into the arcades, where you put on a VR helmet and there's a plank of wood in front of you. But the thing is,
I saw that one.
Yeah. In the VR, what they're trying to do is trying to save this cat that's on the opposite end of the plank of the wood. But in the helmet, they're like they're freaking like 20 stories or something in the air in this giant building. And
like, since they're already standing on the real plank,
a real plank, so it's supposed to simulate
the
the fear of heights, and they're trying to save this like virtual cat. It's just a funny video. You guys need to look it up.
And it's funny because, like, you see the test takers, like, standing around, like, ready to hold them just in case they...
Because they're scared that they'll fall off this, like, 2-inch platform.
And people do.
Oh, man.
So, I mean, I haven't experienced VR properly yet. I have the cardboard VR, you got the Samsung, the thing one. But, again, Oculus and Vive are, like, completely different from
well, Oculus is going to be at PAX East, actually. So maybe they'll have a...
Really?
They'll have some test games.
HTC.
Huh?
No sign of HTC Vive?
No, actually. I saw Oculus on one of the panels. I mean, one of the booths. Yeah. But speaking of PAX East, actually, I know I mentioned this like 3 times in 3 different videos. Riot's gonna be back at PAX East! But like, I keep getting...
Riot hype!
I keep getting new news. New news?
New news.
New
I think news is new.
New news. I keep getting news that about something different. Like
I'm sorry.
Like
I apologize.
That's okay. We'll edit this part.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. But I keep getting news about something different, about something changing. Like the first thing of the League of Legends, when I first heard that Riot was coming back, it was going to be this whole ordeal that they're going to have a booth again. But I read the news wrong, apparently, and it was supposed to be this interactive experience. Then as I read it some more, not only are they not going to be a booth, they're actually just going to be a panel. And it's going to be featuring art.
You're all over the place.
Yeah, they're all over the place. They're going to be featuring art. They're going to be featuring like basically it's supposed to be something created by the community itself. Like it's supposed to be art by the community. Like Lily Pichu's art's going to be there. There's going to be a Blood Moon Callista, a 12-foot Thresh, and a life-size Anivia.
And what about the lantern?
Apparently the 12-foot Thresh is going to have the lantern. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work, though.
Okay.
So I guess we'll have to see. And it's actually a panel that lasts an hour long, so it's not going to be like a really big thing, but I'll get some footage of it, definitely.
Well, I mean, League of Legends is something that's created mainly by the community.
Yeah, by the community,
yeah.
For technically by the community, for the community kind of deal.
Yeah,
technically, yeah. I mean, it's still created by Riot, but
yeah. But like, unlike other games where it's like the Division and stuff like that,
Yeah.
The game runs because of the community,
basically, and but it's going to be amazing. I'm going to be there, and it's actually going to be for those of you who are into League YouTubers. Spazzy is going to be there. He's actually either hosting or co-hosting the whole event.
Oh, wow.
which is going to be amazing. I know most likely Black and Nola is going to be there. Lily Pichu says she's going to be at the con, so I don't know if she's going to be at the panel as well, because she's always made finding her like a scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
She'll post like a picture of her purse on like on like Twitter, and you're supposed to go and find her, and I'm just like, I never found her. I've been to PAX for like 3 years. I never saw her.
Did you try last year? I forget.
I never.
I don't think you tried.
Well, I never outwardly went looking for her. Like I never went.
Okay.
I never went. All right, guys, we need to find this purse. All right, break.
We did that with the Magica badges, though.
Oh, the Magica badges. The Magica badges were fun though. Like,
yeah.
Do I have? Yeah, I have one right here. Hold on. So at PAX East last year, with the Magica coming about, like this was basically given out, and you were supposed to meet up with like 3 other elements, and you got like a free Magica robe. Like everyone got a free Magica robe. We never successfully did it though. unfortunately, because we couldn't find enough people. And then when we finally found enough people, we couldn't even they didn't even have any for us, right? I'm guessing, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ran out.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's fine.
But we got a Harley Quinn figure. Oh, yeah. I got a Harley Quinn figure.
Me too.
Oh, didn't someone
me.
didn't someone get the Atomic Green Lantern or something like that?
I think it was Joe.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Yeah, but anyways, PAX East is gonna be great this year.
Yeah, for you.
Well, I'm sorry. It's gonna be great for Danny as well.
Yes.
But that being said, there's not going to be much going on for this episode, mostly because Ra is sick, like we mentioned, and
the fact that I just coughed again.
Yeah, we're trying so hard to keep up with these videos, but when it comes to sickness and health, it's always going to come first. So we apologize for the short episode, but thank you for coming back and viewing this really, really short episode.
Yeah.
You have anything else you want to add, Ra?
What else? What about the Pokemon mod? I don't know. I was talking about it recently with... I know we talk about Stardew Valley almost like every other episode now.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, every episode now.
Because you're
like,
a big fan.
But recently I was going through Twitch because I like having a good stream on the background while I'm working or anything.
Yeah.
So I was going through one of the streams and one of them was a Pokemon mod stream. And
Oh.
It was hilarious. They mixed a bunch of Pokemon mods all around from Next Mods, and it changed all the animals in game to Pokemon. So
That's a little weird, but
your
okay.
horse becomes a shiny Ponyta, or just a basic Ponyta, and your dog becomes a Growlithe, your cat becomes a Meowth, and the birds become Spearows. It's funny again. There's Miltanks instead of cows. There's Mareep instead of sheep.
Yeah.
So they kind of replaced almost everything, and then you get hats as well.
I mean, that's
Red's
basic.
hat.
I mean, if you think about it, that's how the Pokemon world actually works, though.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, because they have farms in the Pokemon world.
Yeah.
So
and they have.
Yeah, but the thing is, one thing I always thought about that was weird is what kind of meat are they eating?
I thought of the same thing.
Because because Brock makes that really good stew that they love, but it has meat in it.
It does, and they do talk about it, right? I'm not sure, but I believe they have mentioned meat of some kind. I'm not sure. But, I mean, they also show the whole, bone and everything,
Yeah, there's
it's a
bones.
meat bone. Yeah.
I mean, some of the Pokemon have really sad backgrounds as well. So
Yeah.
it's like there's
Cubone.
death in some of them.
Yeah.
Cubone wears his mom's skull.
Which I never understood how. You have to realize that means there's a lot of dead Cubone mothers.
Yeah, do they just die after
This
giving
just
birth?
got dark.
I don't know what it is. There's some.
No, because if we are to go by the anime, the Pokemon, I can't remember, the Origins or something that came out recently, which was a 4-episode thing.
Yeah.
And it followed Red's journey. Because over there, Team Rocket actually whacks. Sorry for the pun. Whacks a Marowak. So
I don't know.
And then the Cubone picks up the skull.
Oh.
So. But that's a lot of dead Cubone.
I don't know. There's also in the manga. If you read the manga, Pokemon's actually really brutal. They actually die in there.
Yeah.
There was a fight between two Charbox, two Arbok, two Arbok, and one of them actually split the other in half by biting through him. And I'm just this is really dark. I don't remember it being this dark.
Well, the anime is focused for
little kids. Yeah,
that's why.
Oh, come on, manga was not focused for little kids.
Manga requires you to pay subscriptions and issues and stuff, so I don't think so.
That's true. Yeah, because anime technically comes on free TV in Japan, so it's I guess, yeah.
So. It's amazing. This game is just blowing my mind every time.
Because Stardew Valley is a really beautiful game. I still have not come around to playing it because I'm saving up so we can play some Overwatch together.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not an expensive game either, but
Yeah. But I hope you get it when the multiplayer comes out, because I do want to,
That would
see
be
how
fun.
it
See,
works.
then I would probably
Yeah.
do it. I'm just, I'm not a big fan of playing games by myself. That's why I play a lot of competitive games, a lot of multiplayer games, MMOs. It's the reason why I do that. And even when I play console games, it's going to be like Smash or Mario Party, Mario Kart. Some things
Yeah.
I like to be able to play with people. So
you're the perfect candidate for Nintendo things.
yeah, I guess I'm the perfect candidate for Nintendo.
Yeah.
But no, I mean the PS3 has a lot of the PS4 has a lot of fun games. I mean the PS4 started adopting a lot of like online gameplay as well. So
Yeah, I don't know about that, because I've been playing The Division lately, and like when I can, it's just I don't know. I feel like it's a game that forces you to be online, but then I play it by myself.
yeah, it doesn't even force you to be online really. It forces
It does.
it forces you to be like connected to the internet.
Exactly. Sorry,
but
yeah.
it's like there's no reason for it.
There really is no reason,
Yeah.
unless you like go, okay, let me make find
think-
some people online
I
to
think-
play with.
I think
but other than that,
There's also like the Dark Zone, right, or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I tried going to the Dark Zone. I'm like level 20 or something.
And you just got mass
'cause I
murdered?
barely play. Yeah, by the NPCs.
Oh,
They're too hard.
okay.
Like, this game requires you to grind through New York all by yourself, basically, unless you find people online and then play with them, which I really don't like. But
yeah.
this forces you to like go through New York alone and then go to level 30, and then the full game unlocks. So I don't like that. But
No, I mean, it's like most games. The Division had a lot of what should we call it? A lot of potential.
yeah,
Yeah, but they could have clearly made this a huge open world game. Yeah, servers might be a bit of an issue, but if you're gonna be, it's Tom Clancy. Like, come on.
the servers are still an issue. Like, even when I'm trying to log into the game itself, like continue playing, I have to wait in queue.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, such a big company that created amazing games like Rainbow 7 and stuff like that, and
Assassin's Creed.
You just figured they would do a little better or put a little more money into it, especially since they decided to hype up this game as much as they did as well.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, but no company is perfect. They probably ran into their own stuff too, whatever it may be.
Since you're saying no company's perfect, recently I was thinking to myself after watching the Overwatch's new short, Alive. I don't know if you've seen that yet.
Yeah, you sent it to me yesterday.
Okay, good.
Or like 2 days ago? Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday.
I don't know,
Yeah, it was
because I was
yesterday.
like going crazy over it.
Yeah. You sent it to me yesterday, and I watched it.
I want a movie. I want a whole
They
show.
might as well at this point, because you know how Team Fortress 2, they made like a bunch of cinematics,
Yeah.
but they never. I'm like, they should totally make a movie with it. It's just so cool, it's so epic. I just can't wait to play it. I'm gonna pre-order it soon. I'm actually waiting for PAX East to see if I go to the Blizzard booth, if they'll have any like freebies for pre-ordering it with them there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because they did that with Borderlands pre-sequel.
That's true,
If you pre-ordered it with them or show that you pre-ordered it, they give you a free PAX East exclusive T-shirt.
Yep.
I mean, it's not much, but it's still like pretty cool, So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see if I can do that, and if they don't give anything there, I can still pre-order it with them most likely because it's their store. But with that, thank you for joining us on this week's episode of Hit Escape. Please follow us on YouTube, like us on Facebook.
We have Twitter. We are starting our Instagram.
We just started our Instagram. We have Twitter. We have Twitch. We're streaming already, right? Most of the time. Sometimes. We still don't have a set schedule yet, but we're getting on it.
We'll definitely have a set schedule.
Yeah, but all the links will
Definitely.
be in the description below. And make sure to come back every week so you can hit escape with us.